the real information or message. So I'm going to number 6. Number 6, there's this man who comes into your life and then tells you this, you know what? Let us just go with the flow. You know, you try to ask him, so where are we headed? What are you planning with this relationship? And then he responds to you and tells you, no, I don't want to be so serious about this. Let us just go with the flow. Let us see where we will reach. Let us see where this relationship will take us. That man is not serious. He's not serious. He's going. He's on his way to another person. He's totally not into you. You've got to choose where to be, whether to be with him, whether to make him love you, which you will never make. A man is never ever made to love somebody. Man decides to love you, and when they decide, they always decide one time. That's why I said that men marry those women that they get in their lives when they are ready for it. A man can date you for 20 years, buying you all the cars that you want, doing everything that you want, making you the queen of his kingdom. But when their time to marry comes, for example, he goes to work and he gets another lady who is so beautiful to her, and in his mind, he says that this is my right time to marry. He will marry that girl, then come back home, tell you to pack your things and leave. So the best thing to do when you see these signs is to start moving out of that place. Please highlight the points. I'm late, please. If you are late, I'm not gonna highlight the points again, Jennifer. You can go to my YouTube channel tomorrow morning. You will watch full of this video, because I cannot keep on highlighting to everybody. People come very late, so instead of doing it again, I always do this. I download the video. Once I download it, I post it on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is John Gora. If you cannot find it while searching, click my bio. You will get the link that will send you to my YouTube channel. Number 7. So, have you ever thought about your man? How your man comes to you? When you're gonna meet him, how does he come? How does he present himself? You see, a man who loves you, who is so serious to be in a relationship with you, will always try to be neat every time he's with you. And I will tell you the reason why. When a man is in love with you and he wants to stay with you, he will always try to be neat before you come to his home. This is always an instinct. It is a natural instinct that tells a man to show his woman how neat they are, what they want at their home, and also it helps the man to send a message outside there that he is peaceful in a relationship that he is in. If your man comes to you just like that, he never combs himself, he's never neat. When he wants to go to a party or to meet his man, he's great, he presents himself well. But when you are going on a date with him, he's just like that. He don't take care of himself. He's just shoddy. That man is not very serious with the relationship. He doesn't feel comfortable with you. He's showing the world that he's stressing up when he's with you. It's a sign. It's nature that is in us as men, that when we are very close to somebody that we love, we will always present ourselves neat, presentable, humble, easy, loving, smiling, great. We comb ourselves, we dress well. But when your man comes to you uncombed, they're just like that. He's not into you. He's trying to send that message, and you have to be very careful. That man is not into you. He's trying to show a lady that you need to come and take me away from this stress. I hope you understand that, ladies. If your man is coming to you undressed well, unkempt, you've got to think twice. It's either you change the pattern, which is so difficult because you can never change a man. You either have to move on and get a place where somebody is comfortable having you around them. Number 8. When your man turns around, when things are getting very close to, moving to the next level, you are in this relationship where you're so into each other and everything is ready, and you're just like, buddy, we should now be moving on. I was talking to my mom the other day, and I was telling him about your visit to our place, and mom said, yeah, you're welcome. And then he tells you like, no, you are rushing things. Why are you rushing things? I think we should do it next year, next month, next. When everything is set, This man loves you. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you. He loves you so much. He does to you everything that you need. But when you touch, listen guys, I'm only talking to that woman who is serious in relationship. I'm not talking to a woman who is not serious in relationship. I'm talking to that woman who is serious, who's looking at that man and seeing a potential husband in him, not a potential boyfriend. A potential husband. Before you waste your energy, if this man, every time you move closer to the next level where he has to commit, he turns around and gets things into boyfriend girlfriend thing. He turns around and makes things into just a love thing, normal relationship. He's not into you. You've got to decide either to change him or to move on. But as I said, you can never change a man who's not so into you. You can only change yourself by moving on. Number 9, and the last one. If you are a woman and you are losing your confidence when you are with this man, he is not so much into you. Somebody is saying, because I was introduced to their family, but as for me, he always make excuses. Guys, I'm not reading questions because it's hard for me to read while I'm doing this. Maybe you ask me questions after I'm done, because this is number 9. It will confuse me. So just let me finish up and then you can ask your questions. Ladies who are serious in relationship, shape your ears. Yeah, so number 9, which is the last point that I'm going to talk about now. If you are a woman and you lose your confidence when you are with this man. For example, some people will ask, how do I know that I've lost my confidence? You are with this man, and every time you ask yourself, am I good for him? You just see sometimes that he's in another class that you don't belong. You ask yourself, is he going to leave me? When a woman comes next to him, you feel insecure. You're like, will he go for that woman? Why is that woman staying too much with him? What are they talking? You know? Are you getting my point, women? You know, you've lost your confidence. You're not confident, even though you are in that relationship, even though he loves you, even though you feel like, he's doing what you want. But there's a feeling. The Kenyans call it a feeling. A feeling that there's something you're missing. There's something that is not right here. This man maybe is going to leave me someday. This man, kind of, you know what I'm talking about. I hope you guys are getting my point, what I'm talking about here. So when you lost your confidence, you're not so confident about him. When you want to go for a journey, for example, and you want to leave him back for 1 month or 2, you're doubting. You're just like, oh, crazy shit, God help me. He's not into you because a man has to make you win your confidence. It is not you to make yourself win confidence with a man. A man has to, love you and put you in a state where you have the confidence with him. You are very confident that even if I'll go to this journey, I'm going to come back, he will be here for me. Even if things happen, shit happens sometimes, right? Shit happens, but you've got to understand that your confidence is very important. You've got to keep it at the par. Now, guys, that's what I had for you. My name is John Gora, the motivator.